Hey everyone, welcome back to Coffee Break Investing. What a week on the stock market that was. Oh my goodness. And what a month April 2020 was. So we saw a massive rally in the stock market from the March lows to what would be April highs. But as we've gone into May, we've actually seen sort of a beginning of a potential new crash. Well, who knows what's going to happen next? But we've certainly seen the markets dip. My news is that in that time, I've actually opened a new trading account, but it's actually going to be my secondary account. So I'm going to keep my DeGiro account, and I've opened a new account with Trading 212. And I'm actually going to use both going forwards because there's advantages and disadvantages to both. The things that I really love about Trading 212 is that trading is completely free. So there's no commission on trades. There's no commission on exchange rate. When you're buying a foreign stock on exchange rate commissions. And you've actually got quite a wide selection of stocks as well. One thing I also love about Trading 212 is that you have the option to buy fractional shares. It's not letting me press on the screen at the moment. So you can buy fractional shares in the stocks that have a very high price. So your Amazons, your Googles, they're all more than $1,000 to buy a single share. So Trading 212 actually allows you to buy a fraction of that share. So 10% of of one Amazon share, or 10% of Google, or 50% of a Google share. So that's fantastic. Not sure why this is reacting so slowly today. But yeah, there we go. Alphabet, $1,300. Amazon now trading above $2,000, which is crazy. So it's completely free, and you have no commission on buying or selling shares. And I've actually bought 3 shares already, and I've already used the fractional functionality for one of my shares. And I'm going to do a separate video to tell you about that. But I just want to tell you about why I chose Trading 212. I'm also trying to get some friends involved, because that means that they get a free share and I get a free share. And from what I've seen so far, for the basic investing in the big companies, the big American, big UK, they also have Netherlands, Germany, Swiss shares, France and Spain. So for all of those big companies, is fantastic, and I have no complaints whatsoever. The reason that I'm going to definitely keep my DeGiro account, even though there are small transaction fees, there are small commissions there, is that DeGiro does give you a much wider option of shares and markets to trade in. For example, what Trading 212 doesn't give you, I think for the most part, is shares of smaller companies on the New York Stock Exchange, and also secondary listings of companies on the New York Stock Exchange. For example, I own shares in a company called Kiwi, which is based in Russia, but has a secondary listing on the New York Stock Exchange. That, for example, because I think partly because it's a secondary listing, partly because it's a smaller company, is not an available option on Trading 212. Or potentially it's because the commission costs are higher and therefore they decide not to include those in the portfolio. I'm not sure. But I think a combination of the both is going to suit me perfectly. And then what I'm going to do with my my payments into the accounts is I'm just going to split them. So I'm going to put half my money in Trading 212 and half my money in DeGiro. And I think that's going to work out perfectly for me, because I get the option to trade more markets in DeGiro, and I've got the option to buy fractional shares here. I should mention that both of them offer ETFs. ETFs are always commission free on Trading 212, but DEGIRO also has a long list of commission free ETFs. So both platforms for low cost retail investors such as myself and potentially such as yourself, both of them are great options, and I really do recommend them. But I'm going to make a separate video of the stocks that I've bought this week. It's been very exciting on the markets, ups and downs like a roller coaster. But I just wanted to say, started buying stocks on Trading 212. I'm going to include the link to sharing my trade, sharing my like promotion code for Trading 212 in the description of the call. Sorry, the description of the video. Please click on that. If you set up your account, you'll get a free share, I'll get a free share, and we'll all be happy. All right. Look forward to making my next video on the stocks that I've bought this week. Cheers. Thank you. Bye.